Pahjonka Jonk.
Thank you, America. We're Pahjonka Jonk. We're going to do some improv for you. I want to get started as a word or a phrase.
Only God can judge me.
What'd you say that was really like long?
Only God can judge me.
Only God can judge me. Thank you very much. Only God can judge
Yeah, I got a last request. Cigarette.
What?
Cigarette. A 120 Virginia Slim cigarette.
He wants a 120 Virginia
I
Slim
heard what he
cigarette.
The longest, slenderest cigarette available, not at every store, but at particular ones. So why don't one of you little moles run out and get me a cigarette before you end me?
He wants the longest, slimmest cigarette.
You have to hold on that rope, right? The second you let it go, he's going to hang.
He's gonna hang. I'm a very strong man, but if that floor gives out, yeah, I don't want to be the man. You know what I'm saying.
No! No, if the floor gives out, that'd be a freak of a poorly built floor.
I built the floor. So why don't you think what you're saying?
This
little
man's
shit?
about to die.
I know, but he's insulting my construction work.
I'm saying, I'm not necessarily, I'm saying if you think your arms are more reliable than the sturdiness of a floor that you yourself built, then you, sir, built a shoddy floor.
Okay, what are you saying right now? Because I built a very good floor, right? I got 2x4s on the bottom.
This man is about to die!
Yeah, he's going about to die.
I've read his last rites. It just so happens that I have my own vices. And I happen to have the very cigarette that you're asking me for. I'd be happy to give it to you. At your last request, I shall grant you that cigarette, even though you've murdered 17 retarded children.
I have my own vices too. It's made by Black & Decker, and I use it to squash things.
You mean a literal vice?
You use a literal vice to squash it?
What else are we talking about? I have a vice that I use. Yeah,
Sin.
A vice.
a vice. Yeah. Rice. Oh, there's a squash thing.
Yeah, so you're looking for some vices, you said?
Yeah. What a vice.
Great, it's great. You can hold like a 2x4 if you want a side. There's a lot of different models here at Home Depot. You can choose whatever you like.
That's a good vice. A lot of my friends have alcoholism as a vice. I want a real vice. I want like a Black & Decker one that squashes things.
You want a vice for your vice?
That's going to be a big vice.
Craig,
Yeah.
can I talk to you for 1 second?
Yeah, of course. Can you give me a moment?
Craig,
Yeah.
no, Craig. No, now, Craig.
Okay, I'm
no,
ready.
now, Craig.
Greg,
no, now, Craig.
Greg, I'm listening to you, Greg.
Yeah.
Greg, I'm listening. I'm not going to make eye contact because I'm filled with rage. But yeah, go ahead.
Sell the vice. No matter what weird shit anybody comes in and tells you, don't get involved, don't make it personal, just move those vices.
Thank you, Greg.
You're gathering cobwebs back
Okay,
there.
thank you, Greg. Thank you.
No problem, Craig.
Sorry about that, sir. So you were
That's okay.
saying.
I want a vice so I can hold things and squish them and I can hold them. So I can drill them.
You ever read of Mice and Men?
Huh? Forget it. Of Mice and Men?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Very good book.
You ever
Pulitzer
read of
Prize.
Mice and Men?
Yeah, I read both Mice and Men. It's a very sad book. I cried.
What part did you cry at?
When Lenny died, what the wild? What, would I die? Would I cry when Curly couldn't fit his hand in a glove? Give me a fucking break. When Lenny died, I cried.
Lenny killed a woman.
Oh.
He killed a woman.
I don't give a fuck about that. He died because George pulled it. It's more about George. It's not about Lenny. Because George had to make a concrete effort to, like, in his brain, to pull out a gun and shoot his retarded friend in the back of the head. There's a very sad part of that book.
Oh, you like that?
The best part of the book.
Friend got killed.
Look, you keep using that word, which I have never used. So who is the real monster here. Really? 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 Because I took 16 mentally challenged people and gave them an out?
Up to you today.
Yeah!
And I'm picking. I'm picking crayons. My favorite color is red.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a good color for the crayons.
Coloring book. Don't know you. Don't know you. Don't know you. Don't know you. He's sleeping.
They fell asleep. As far as they know, they were sleeping.
Yeah, they were dead. Of course they were.
They slept forever.
Right?
So me using the word retard is worse than that?
Yes.
You guys are retarded.
When the retarded part, I was going to make a. Never mind. Okay.
Go for it.
When someone kills a retarded person, who at the end is retarded?
Okay, you shouldn't have said it.
Okay.
Take back that I said about that.
I felt it was a very good metaphor. I feel like it would be a very good.
It's not a metaphor.
Okay, not a metaphor. That's fair, but I think it would be good in a book. In like a philosophy book, it would be a good like little section of the book that's in a little box, and it says.
Welcome to day one. Philosophy 101. Look to your left. Look to your right. You should have only seen one other person.
Well, technically, there's no one in the middle.
Yes.
So I don't know.
Oh, is that philosophy?
Seems like somebody's caught in a logic trap.
Okay.
Ow.
Ow?
Ow, it's a trap. I don't know.
Open your textbooks. Grasp the cover firmly in your left hand, and the rest of the book firmly in your right.
This is like a game of Twister.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna play Twister, everybody. So hey, just grab the mat. Everybody just grab the mat with that hand, and then the other hand, just grab something else.
You know we should have invited some girls, Tony.
No, I don't think so. You want to go to sleep? So it's like Twister?
Yeah, it's like Twister.
Back.
Oh. Sorry, I got excited. I don't like talking about Twister because that retard killer killed 2 kids.
Hey, hey, hey! That is not your word. That is their word. For them to use.
You're right. Sorry.
Very good point.
I should know. Vassar, right?
We go to Vassar.
Anyway, so we're gripping the book.
Yeah. Turn it to page 142.
Got it, exactly.
Right there.
On the bottom right hand of the page, you'll see a little footnote in this philosophy textbook.
It's written, somebody wrote it in with pen.
Yep.
But it's weird, there's an empty box that said, enter your own footnote here.
Right?
But it was written in pen.
Yep. Take your books and throw them out the window.
Whoa! Vassar. Philosophy, huh?
Yeah, I think it's just it's like sort of a nail on the head point.
Yeah.
Don't. What?
Right?
So you told us about the 4 children you've killed that happen to be retarded.
Yeah.
I think you deserve to die.
I think I deserve a slender, smooth, rich flavor of a Virginia Slim 120.
I want to buy it for you. Why are you being weird about it? The light is a bit.
Yep.
Okay.
I should let you know, my son, that if there's anything else you want to confess to, now is the time. If you want to live eternally in the kingdom of heaven.
I still have a chance?
Nope. There's zero chance of that.
He's spitting a cigarette at my priest.
You're full of shit.
Sure I am, but I'll turn the cheek.
Oh, nailed ya. He nailed you with Christianity.
I nailed you with Christianity.
He nailed you with Christianity. Christianity is the thing that he's like a king at, and he's gonna nail you with it.
You the king of anything?
The king of, I mean,
Is there anything in your world that you're the king of?
I mean, well, I
Wishful
have
thinking?
I have a free, no, I have a free card at Quiznos, but I don't know if that
Free card at Quiznos.
Yeah, I got a free thing.
There's no free card at Quiznos.
Oh, really?
I have a guy.
Free card at Quiznos.
Yeah, I have a free guy with me. They told me it exists. But I got a card, it's got a bunch of stamps, and they're all like toasty stamps.
Yeah? That's the only thing that you can be a king of. Something that doesn't exist. The same goes for you, Father.
What?
You're the king of something that doesn't exist.
What are you talking about? Faith exists.
Turning the other cheek?
Sure.
That's for you, not me.
Yeah?
I was the king of something.
Killing
King.
retards?
I have never once said that word.
Well, there are still 12 retards that you haven't told us about. How you killed them.
What is it with you? That word makes me uncomfortable. Why do you think you're aggressively pushing this button to get me to step? I've already confessed to killing 16.
Are you here to see one of our many retards?
No, I am not, and I'll take my business elsewhere.
You're a very high mind, right?
Yeah, I have standards.
They have to be referred to as mentally handicapped?
Or challenged, mentally handicapped, just not the R word.
Well, that's retarded.
Okay, you mentally handicapped kids. We're gonna go to the zoo. I don't want any of you acting up. All right? All 12 of you.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through town.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Look at that hand. The wheels on the bus go clink, 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 clink.
What do you have here? What do you have here? What do you have here?
We'll have a bus full of, I would say, like 10 retarded kids
No.
and 2 mentally handicapped. There are 2 mentally handicapped.
What?
There are 2 mentally handicapped. There are 2
mentally
mentally handicapped. That's one of them, yeah. But the rest are straight up retards. Like, let's be honest, right? Troy, you need to sit down on the bus, Troy. Troy, can you sit down? Troy, that's not how we sit down.
I can't even go through with this.
Go through with what? What can you not go through with?
I'm a guy wielding a gun, naked from the waist down, and asking what you have on your bus. What do you think my plan is here?
So you shot those 2 retards.
What happened to your pants? What happened to your pants?
I lost them in a subway.
Yeah, there's a free subway card. Absolutely.
Did it cost me my pants?
It costs you your
Yeah,
pants.
right.
Wow. Now that's a foot long. That was a terrible joke. That was very few. I don't believe that happened because anecdotally that would be a terrible joke. So then how'd you kill those last 10 retards?
Mentally challenged kids?
Sure, whatever.
There's a softball game every Tuesday.
Yay! Yay! No! Oh, you missed! No!
Spent all day there, only got 3.
That's 9. That leaves 7 left.
There's 7 left.
There was that zoo trip.
There's that zoo trip.
Gorilla. 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 Gorilla.
Jack!
Oh! That counts as one. It's 99.8% of our DNA, and that was not a sharp one.
Of course, then there was that weird MMA fight.
And easy, too.
Well, how does that leave? 3.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Yeah, on my count, that leaves 4.
that's right. Oh wait, the entire Golden Girls cast.
Hey, guys, this present's from me to you.